Good evening from Denver, Colorado. This is Frank with Stroke of Luck, and I'm a full-time eBay reseller. And today we're going to do a video on what we source. In a prior video that we did, we talked about what we've sold in the past, and so now we're going to talk about what we look for in when we go out sourcing. So we're going to go over, and I'm going to go over about a half dozen items that we bought today, and what we paid for them, and then what we think we're going to get for them selling them on eBay. So today was a fun day. My wife and myself, along with James from Uncle B's Old School Flips. Just kidding, Jimmy. That's for you. Don't worry, your receipt's still coming, buddy. I'm gonna get you back for that little video. So, folks, if you go to Uncle B's Old School Market and check out his video, he did a little gag video on me for my first YouTube video I did. I've known Jimmy since we were literally in junior high school when we both grew up in Mesa, Arizona. And he's always been Jimmy. And for some reason, in my nervousness of doing my first YouTube video, I called him James for literally the first time in the 30 years we've known each other. So he decided to do a little gag video about that, and so now I got to give him his receipt. So that's coming, Jimmy, so don't worry about it. You're getting that. But anyways, back to the video. So Jimmy and my wife and myself went to an estate sale as well as 3 thrift stores looking for stuff to buy. The estate sale we went to, unfortunately, literally almost everything they had was grossly overpriced. A lot of times what the estate sales do around here is they will grossly overprice everything. And so for the first 2 or 3 days, will try to sell everything at full asking price. And then on Sunday, they try to clearance everything out at 50 to 75% off. So if the estate sale wasn't 50 miles from my house, which is about how far it was when we drove down there today, I would go back down there on Sunday, but it's not worth the drive for what, even at the half price, the prices weren't that great. But anyways, we did pick up a few things from there, some vintage t-shirts, and I'll go over those here in a minute. And then, like I said, we hit 3 thrift stores, and we picked up a few items from there. So with no further ado, I'll go with the first item we bought today. So the first thing we bought was we got this at one of the thrift stores we went to, and it's a Jordache fanny pack. It's vintage, very cool. It's got a good, nice little patch on the front, as well as the 3 pockets, and then the side pockets as well. We only paid $3 for this, and we should get $28 for these. I've sold these before on eBay, and we get anywhere from $20 to $35 for them. So this one, the comps, which you'll see on the left of the screen here, there's comps on these for $28 right now. Number 2 item we bought were these brand new in the package Rawlings football pylons. As you can see by the price tag, I paid $5 for these, and the comps are about $31 on these. So again, they're worth the flip. They'll sell. Nice markups on those profits. So now we're going to go to a couple of the shirts I bought at that estate sale. These are vintage. What they are, though, is what makes these shirts funny. So apparently it's a legitimate company, I guess. The Universal Siemens Sales Company out of Great Falls, Montana. These shirts are vintage, dated 1994. They're single stitch, and apparently they sell both Siemens, and this is one of their company shirts, I guess. So the cool thing about it was the shirts were $1 a piece, and they actually had 2 of them there, and the second one is the long sleeve version of the same shirt. But the cool thing about this shirt is it has their name of their mascot, which is Sammy Seaman, on the arm. So I think I'm gonna bundle these together. There's a comp for like $27 for the single shirt. I'm gonna bundle them together and ask $45 for them, and I think we won't have a problem getting that. Another item I got at that estate sale was this vintage Dixie beer hat. As you can see, it's got the rope style brim on it. It's a snapback, vintage. Paid $1 for it. We should get like $13 for it. Next thing we got, that was all we got at the estate sale. There's a couple other barbecue shirts that I bought. I'm a competition barbecue cook as well as doing an eBay reselling. And they had some shirts from some contests that we've done in the past. These ones were older ones, so I bought those because I'm a barbecue fanatic. So anyways, the next thing we bought was this really cool Sony Boombox. We got this at the thrift store. I paid $10 for it, but as you can see by the comps on the left of the screen, I'll get like $70 for this. That's on the low end. There's some that are listed for $100. I like to go a little bit conservative and lower just so be realistic on stuff and not just only show the highest price we could possibly get on something. So again, really cool. I've already tested it. I ran the cassette player through it. Everything works great on it. So yeah, we'll sell that as a used, tested, and we should get $70 for that. The next item we got was at the exact same thrift store, was this really cool Taylor Swift tapestry. Paid $3 for it, and we should get like $36 to $45 for this tapestry. Really great find. Really good. Did good on that one. So then the last thing that I'm going to show you guys that we got today was the score of the day. And the reason why it's the score of the day is because when I was at that initial state sale, like I said, I had probably about 10 shirts in there because of the barbecue shirts that I got. And the lady, when I gave her I had everything in a bag that I found. So I went up to the lady and I said, hey, the guy over there told me the shirts are $1 a piece, plus this hat's $1, blah, blah, blah. I said, but how much is the bag? And she said, well, since you're getting all those shirts, just take the bag. You can have the bag. So I kind of laughed, but I was like, okay. So paid her, we left. And she gave me, this was the bag that I had them in. It's a vintage 1992 Converse 1992 NBA All-Star Game from Orlando, Florida duffel bag. It's got the really cool ornate on it. And the comps on these, as you can see on the right, there are two comps. One at 125 and one at 200. But there are no sales on them, so there's a huge difference between what people are asking for something on eBay and what they actually sell for. So I don't think I'm going to get $125 to $200 for this bag, but I am going to ask $99.99 for it. And I think we won't have a problem getting that. I'm kind of undercutting the other two sellers. And somebody who either went to this All-Star game or is an Orlando Magic fan is going to want to buy this bag. And so we literally will make $100 pure profit because we have no cost into this. So that was a really cool score from that lady. She clearly didn't know what she was giving me. I kind of had an idea it was worth something. I didn't think it was worth that much, but so that was the score of the day. So the last thing, so when we totaled everything up, I bought a couple other smalls that I'm not going to talk about because I mean there was like a couple little Hot Wheels cars that I bought that will make $10-12 off of something like that. I didn't do those in this video just because I want to make it a little bit shorter than and not let it run too long. But anyways, our cost on everything, well, I spent a little under $40, and that's including the bunch of shirts that I kept for myself. But our total cost for the day was less than $40, and I think conservatively we should sell for over $350. So now you can get an idea of what we do, what we're looking for, and what we want to sell. So a $40 investment, a few hours of our time, and we should sell for well over $350. So that's it. That's what we do. There will be some more videos like this. I'm going to do some videos on how I inventory my clothes and how I pack them and for reselling. That's coming in our next video, so keep an eye out for that one. Check out our affiliate links down below. A couple of our friends that we like to give shout outs to when we do our videos, as well as if you can like and subscribe this video and keep checking back with us. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, so every time we post something new, you'll get an alert on your phone when we post something new. So that being said, we're done for the night. I'm going to get some sleep. We got a busy day again tomorrow, so remember, go hard 7 days a week. Bye.